Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading. This is particularly for single Capricorns, okay? So I do the love readings separately. They're posted on my channel already. So transition Capricorn. Change to aces, the sun. Although emotionally you're coming into, oh listen, if I hold that up now and again, just it's because someone's copying my channel, okay? That's me, okay? Emotionally, there's a feeling of being a bit insecure as you enter April, okay? This is a thief card, so basically it can make you feel quite insecure, a feeling of looking over your shoulder. Sometimes it represents your thoughts stealing your well-being, running away with you. You could be going back and forward over multiple different scenarios, trying to work things through. But ultimately the Seven of Swords always represents a bit of insecurity. Okay, particularly that you're going to lose something, okay? Or something's going to be taken from you that you value. There's just, I find it hard to describe the Seven of Swords, just that it's a feeling that something's not right, okay? You're feeling a bit emotionally on edge. Yeah, but remember, the Seven of Swords is your thinking. So I think what you're probably doing is going round and round and round, Capricorn, on the same old subjects, trying to find some relief, but getting stuck there. Because what's causing you to feel like this is the moon, which is a period of uncertainty, basically. The moon is also notoriously linked to fear, okay? Lunacy, you know, the full moon, it sort of brings out, traditionally, sometimes that very wild, very windy part of us. The moon is basically the night between two days. So there's a sense that you can't see what's coming next. And I think maybe that's prime potential for anxiety. When we're in almost, you're not where you were and you're not quite where you want to be yet, okay? Because, again, your attitude is the Six of Swords. And this is someone moving from one part of their life to next, but she's in transition, she's in motion, and she's not quite where she wants to be yet, okay? Now I'd like you to spend some time looking at the swords you're taking with you to your new life, Capricorn. Is that what you want in your future? Because there's something about that Seven of Swords. It's not a bad card, it's not fighting, it's an inner angst. And I want you to examine the six swords that are in this boat. Because just imagine that's what you get to build your future on, these six swords. What do you want them to be? And start to work with that state of mind that's robbing you of your tranquility. Because the Six of Swords is a tranquil card. The waters are really calm, and not in this deck but in my other decks, the other side, the waters are really stormy, which means the worst is over now. You're moving through, okay? I'm not particularly getting an ending here. I'm getting a period of not knowing that's sort of many Capricorns are actually in at the moment. Your other advice card, the action you need to take, is the Sun card, which is about vitality, it's about well-being, it's about individuality, okay? So I don't know if all these cards are about a relationship, and if it is, your advice is to shine as the unique identity that you are. Yeah, it's that we all have within us our own sun, our own centre, and it seems to be, Capricorn, you've been asked to find it and bring that forward this month. Your outcome is the Ace of Wands, and then I got another couple of cards that came out the deck, and Knight of Pentacles. This isn't always an earth sign, male, female. It can be moving a relationship onto a more stable, because the earths are always stability, okay? The Ace of Swords, so this is cutting through. Cut through all illusions, Capricorn, go for it. Because you then get the Ace of Cups, whole new emotional beginning. And it's blessed by the divine. As you can see in this card, it's absolute karmic bond. It's perfectly synchronized. You know, one of these, we all have these meetings in our life which are just destined to be. And for some Capricorns, the end of April is going to be that month. But it's you get an interesting, a lot of cards, Capricorn. Actually, I'm just going to show this again for whoever's copying me, can't copy me. Very interesting group of cards. This is, it's almost as quite a graceful transition, but I've got a but, and that but is a nagging inner sense of insecurity that you might lose something you value, okay? I think the fear is brought on by the fact that you're facing a period of uncertainty, okay? And that is what brings up a fear, isn't it? Basically, when we face the unknown, it's this blank canvas, and we put all our worst case scenarios onto it, and that's what anxiety is essentially. But the mind seems to be programmed to work in that way. So no beating yourself up. Just examine what swords you're taking to the next phase of your life, and say, do I want to build my future on this thought? And if you don't, try and leave it behind. Hard work, isn't it? Really, really hard work to transform. And I think that's why your action card's the Sun, because the Sun's about individuality, okay? It's almost saying you're whole and complete as you are, and perfect as you are, okay? And try and keep working with that state of mind. It's telling you else why, but else because it's not true. It's just conditioning and habit, okay? And the outcome, Ace of Wands, is brilliant, new beginning. This is either an earth sign, male, female, or it's moving the relationship to a more practical level. Swords, cut through the crap, Capricorn. Be that beautiful, genuine soul that you are, okay? So I've got so much time for you, Capricorns. Be true to yourself, cut through crap. Could be an air sign, male, female, again. Because some very lucky Capricorns have got a whole new emotional beginning. And you can't stop this, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's not a... It's one of these cards in the deck, Major Arcana. You're in charge of the minor. The major are forces working for us, yeah? They're big patterns, archetypal patterns. That Ace of Cups you can't prevent. It's happening through you and to you. And you know what? See, every Capricorn watching, I wish you all get this beautiful Ace of Cups. Because you so deserve it, guys. Okay, love you, and I'll be back next week with my weeklies. I do Wednesdays or Thursdays, guys, okay? Bye.